Hello RockHeads and welcome back to another episode of Station Master Train Tycoon. Now, at the time of recording this video, I am a little bit ill, so please bear with me. I might be a little bit slower than usual, even though I'm quite slow. But yeah, slower than usual. Anyways, welcome back to another episode. Let's go and first and foremost show you kind of where we're up to at the minute. Now, this is fairly new. You'll probably be wondering, what is this? Well, exactly. I want to see if any of you out there can kind of guess what this may be. Now, Mrs. Rock did come into the game and she built this for us. Now, this is something that, again, the building that I'm sort of modelling this off, it's not a carbon copy because, again, I'm trying to tailor it to a train station. But this is a feature that is by said build, and like I say, Mrs. Rock did come in and build this with the materials that are available. So if any of you eagle-eyed viewers out there can take a guess at what this maybe is, it might give you an inkling to what this building is eventually going to be. So there we go. GG's to Mrs. Rock as well. She might be coming in to help with some of the interior designs as well as this build goes on. So as you can see, outside at the minute, it's still exactly the same because, like I said in the previous episode, I'm going to kind of leave most of the outsides till a bit later on in the series because the focus at the minute is all on the indoors. Now, I did sort of decrease the size in the bus stop. I still might make it a little bit smaller at the minute because I did make it for kind of big human peoples, not little Roblox peoples. So, yes, but there we go anyway. Like I say, there is going to be a few more of these kind of going along this sort of like bus bay. Now, this is kind of what we've got going on with the archways. Again, colouring, all that stuff's going to come a little bit later. At the minute, I'm just about sort of just piecing things together just to get the design on the go. So I've kind of gone for this sort of like zigzag line with a couple of pillars going down. I might still add a little something going on here, and I've just basically added more windows kind of going up. Again, could possibly change, I'm not too sure at the minute, but I'm quite happy with that as it stands because again, I can add some more colour into it and stuff as time goes on. Basically what I did with this is I just kind of put a massive bunch of blocks together, as you can see, like that, all the way down. And then I basically just deleted the blocks that I just kind of didn't want to kind of make that shape. I think I've kind of gone, I think I've messed it up already. I got a minute, one down there. We get rid of that one. Let's add another block. See what happens when you're ill. You're not with it. You're not with it at all. Right, and delete that one. There we go. See. So yeah, it's kind of like, it kind of matches when you look straight down, and then it kind of like does that. It's like a bit of an optical illusion, kind of. Not. Yeah, strange. Anyways, the archways done. Again, might add a little bit more to that. Now, you're probably wondering what is going on with the inside. Now, I've had to build this makeshift wall because, depending on what type of build you're doing, you probably already know this anyways, but I did, in the last episode, I made a makeshift station there just to generate a little bit of cash flow because we needed it for the pillars and the blocks and stuff. But what happened was I needed to move the station further out, as you can see to about here, because I'm going to be making a start on the interior of the building. Now, I needed the NPCs to shift elsewhere, but what they were doing is they were coming into the building and they were wanting to find any gap they could to just go straight over to the platform. Now, the reason why I've built, again, this sort of makeshift wall here is to block them. It's kind of like moving cattle, so that they are forced to kind of go to these couple of ticket machines here and then walk over to this stairway that I've kind of made. As you can see, there's nothing at the back here. I had to block everything off. There is a couple of things I'm going to be adding in here. It is just bare basics at the minute, so that the NPCs now kind of buy a ticket. Some of them don't. We haven't got any security barriers or nothing yet, which is one of the next steps I'm going to be moving to. They head up the stairs. I've got no handrails or nothing, so health and safety's got to go crazy. But again, they're all getting added a bit further down the line. And then it kind of brings them up to the second floor, which is where there's going to be extra stuffs. Now, when I got them up here. They literally they weren't going anywhere at all. So I've just had to build this temporary stairway to kind of heaven or hell, whichever way you want to look at it. That then indeed takes them down to the train, and in return, I make some cash, which then helps me to build this building. So yeah, it took me a little bit of time, but I think what I'm going to have to do as time goes on is, as I'm pushing them further out, is make an alternative route for them to go down. But at the minute I'm happy because that is the actual route that I want them to go down anyways. So for now, for the purpose of this video, again, I can't really say too much on what this building is going to be because I want to see if any of you guys out there can kind of guess what I'm sort of modelling this building off and what it's going to be kind of turned into type of thing. So what I need to do at the minute is I need to kind of fool a couple of these NPCs. I have to kind of do this quick. So I have to delete wall. We've got an NPC going to be coming in shortly. So what I need to do is delete a little section so that I can just run through quickly. Crazy, I know. And then block it off. Otherwise, that NPC... oh, hang on. Let's build a bit of a wall. Build a wall. Up. I'll ignore that for now. The other piece in there is what they'll do is they'll probably come through that gap and then want to sort of leg it over the grass to get to the station. I mean, why would you not want to? You'd have to go all the way up the stairs. So yeah, there we go. So this is the area that I'm sort of focusing on at the minute. I've kind of got this pillar system on the go. I am going to be making a little bit of a basic shop here. I need some more rows of these pillars going down here, but I think what I can probably try and test for now, one thing I need to check and see if I can get the shift lock off. Can I run now? Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, didn't realise shift lock was on. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because at the minute, like I say, it's been quite tricksy, is let me see if I can kind of delete these steps. If I can go right along and delete these, because I don't actually need these. Now, again, this was just a bit of a temporary platform because I needed to generate that money. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these all the way down. So there probably is, again, an easy way of deleting the whole thing. Get rid of that, and that. Where for now, we're just going to kind of fill that in. Go along, boom. And we'll fill it in down here as well. There we go, lovely jubbly. Right, so I think as far as this ground floor is going to be, this is the furthest it is actually going to be. It doesn't, for the plans that I've got, it doesn't really need to be extended any further than what it actually is at the minute, because I may want to utilise the ground. Now that section over there is a bit of a test that I was doing to see how far I could put a station without it going out the boundary, and that's the furthest I can go. So it still leaves me a bit of room to add a good few stations at least. I might keep this one in at the minute as a bit of a temporary, because I might be able to have that as a bit of an underground thing. Maybe. I don't know if it'll work out well or not, but I'm going to leave it there anyway. So I think what I'll do for now, I'm going to see if this actually works, so it will be a little bit of a testy. So let's get rid of that. We're going to go to the dropper. We're going to build a wall. Camera will probably go a little bit funky now because we're kind of chopping into it. That's the reason why I haven't actually done the roof yet, because the camera just goes completely weird. So I'm going to zoom into my character now for this. Up we go. Oh, that doesn't go. Is that going right the way through the floor? I'm going to have to go upstairs in a minute and check. I might have to delete some of that. Right, we're going to go down there. We're going to leg it down. We're going to finish this little section here. So, back in. Come on, connect. Up we go. Have any of you noticed this as well? Sometimes when you go to select a chunk of wall or something that you're wanting to build, it doesn't actually go up. It's a little bit strange sometimes. Right, I'm going to go to there. Right, out of bounds. Right, let me start from this end. Okay, let me get a little piece on here as well. Is it going to allow me to put it there? Yeah. I want it actually against the wall if I possibly can, because that little gap will absolutely trigger the life out of me. So let's go back there. I just want it as side on as I can. Is it not going to let me do it? You know what? I'll put another block there. Maybe another block will work. Right, okay. Let's see if I can extend this wall out now. Okay, so fill the bottom. Along we go. Hopefully it goes to the end. Why does it keep saying out of bounds? Is it because I keep doing it over the other side? I think so. Right, so let's do it from this way. I think that was the initial aim that I was wanting to do. There we go. Oops, right, and I'm going to again do it from this end. Just so that the game is kind of happy with what we're doing. So go up. That again is probably going through the wall, but it's okay for now. It's okay. Right, I need to get in. Get in! Otherwise it's going to block me. Come on! Oh, this is so fiddly sometimes. Right, there we go. Right, drag, place. What? Right, it's confusing me again why it's saying it's out of bounds. We're going to have to just do it in sections for now. Again, I don't know what it's doing, so let's go up. Is it happy with that? Yes. Zoom out, please. There we go. Is it because of the wall? I don't think it is. Right there, just want a piece here. Come on, up we go. There we go. Is that actually going up? Yeah, I can sort that in a minute. I'm not too worried about that right now. I just want to try and get this bit fixed and figure out why it's chatting, saying it's out of bounds. Right, it's not saying it's out of bounds there, so let's continue up to there. Okay. Now it should be happy because we're not out of bounds at the minute. So, up and along. Okay. Up and along, up we go, boom, done. So it is only just that little section here, which we're going to delete now. That took way longer. Oh, God, I forgot to do delete walls. That took way longer than what I should have done, but there we go. Right. Nope, it's going to build a piece in there now. Just go up, please. I just want to finish this simple wall. There we go. Right, okay, so I'm going to have to leg it around the building now because I am not deleting any of that because that took way longer than what it should have done. Right, we have got a little random section of wall here, so let's go ahead and delete that bit. That was probably me getting a little bit funky with it last time. There we go. Right, there again, there is a little block here that I'll probably need to add because, again, I'm not too sure. Again, it might just be slightly off, so let's see if we can possibly add that block in now. Will it do it? Oh. Right. That is so annoying. That is proper annoying. But I'm going to delete that again. Please just delete the one block. Yeah, there we go. In fact, no. We might be able to fix this. So, there we go. I think, you know what? I'm happy. I'm just going to leave it as that for now. I'm going to leave it for that now because I might have to extend the back anyway, just ever so slightly. I'm not too sure. So, one thing I do want to test now. That was so awkward. I don't know why I just went through like that. Right, delete that bit. So, if I zoom out again, what I'm going to do now is delete this makeshift wall that I made here. So, delete walls. We're going to go from here, up, and across. Okay, so that's all gone. Now, technically, the NPCs should still go to where the ticket machines are. That is the aim anyways, because that's what they're kind of programmed to do. So I took that wall away completely to where I need it. I believe so's. Yes. And I just want to delete this section of the wall as well because I don't think I need that bit right now. Now, there we go. So I've kind of got it back to where I kind of want it because in this area here now will be the ground section where there's going to be a good few stuffs going on down here. And as far as I can see, they're going there because, again, there's no gaps for them to get through anywhere. So this whole area here will be a couple of different stuff. So like I say, over here, I've got, is that a gap there? I can just see like a little lick of light or something. What is that? Oh, I don't know. I think we're good. Right, so what I've been doing also to try and retain a bit of cash rather than using tons, these camera angles, rather than using a ton of these blocks which come in at like $50 a pop, I've been trying to build up with the floor, which basically I've just been kind of copying that and sort of like making so for example, I'll kind of show you. So how far was this? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so we'll class that one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, okay, I'm going to click there. So what I've been doing is kind of clicking. No, you can't click and drag it up though because it is flooring. So what I've been trying to do is just sort of make. Now I can't make kind of spherical like cylinder pillars at the minute because this cylinder pillars, but they're not big enough for what I'm trying to do. Let me just delete that one. So what I'm happy to do at the minute is just use these blocks to make my pillars that are kind of part of what I need. So the aim now for me is to build a bunch of these pillars, and I'm going to kind of bring them up roughly about halfway. So I'm going to kind of mark that out now. So it was 8 alongs, wasn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, okay, I think that's 8. So what I'll do here is, again, just sort of build them up to the ceiling. Again, I'm going to be changing the colour of all these, possibly the materials, as time goes on. So I think I just need one more going there. And I might be able to fit another one in, possibly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. Right, let's do that now. And I think that is basically as far as, or as close as I can get to where I actually had it in my head to put it anyways. There we go. So let's build this up to the ceiling. Okay, one more, done. Right, and that's kind of like the pillar effect that I'm going for. Again, it'll kind of come together as the series kind of progresses. So we've got this section where it'll have 1 or 2 little bits. We get rid of that block because I'm just like whacking that all over the glass there. And we're going to have like a section here as well with a couple of decals, a couple of cosmetic stuffs. And then upstairs is kind of where we're leading our NPCs up. Now, there's one thing extra that I was wanting to kind of do downstairs. Well, there's a lot I need to do downstairs, but it's turning the flooring into tile before I actually get carried away. Now, what I want to do is delete say this little section of the floor here, and I'm hoping that by doing that I don't have to lift the whole floor up a level. Perfect. Right, okay, so it looked like by deleting that one block we were happy days. Right, so if I delete one block in the corner, copy this tileage, go along the wall here. How far will this let me go over? Well, that's fantastic. That's completed the whole floor there. Okay, so I need to more or less do this now the whole way. Now, again, you might have another system how you do this, but it looks like if you've already placed your flooring down and you don't want it, because I've got 2 layers of kind of brick or concrete, whatever you want to call it, on the floor. Now, I wouldn't want to have to delete the whole floor. Now, I know you can just select the whole thing and delete it, but it just makes sense to kind of do it like this by just deleting one and then dragging over. And basically, if I can just turn my character round, that'll make life so much easier. Right, so there, all the way up to there. Cool. Right, that's the first time I've actually seen a little bit of sort of like, not style, but, you know, decor, how I'm actually wanting it, because at the minute everything is just concrete and brick. So it's nice to actually see a bit of flooring going in, so that's pretty cool. Right, okay, so up there, back right the way through. I'm going to place it there just so I can kind of see where it is that I'm going. Right, let's just delete this section here. Duns, dropper, I'm going to place that in there. Boom. That's probably going to look a bit... Oh my god, I've just clicked the mouse by accident. Delete. Floor. Get rid of that section there. I need to check if there's a gap around the other side, but again, it doesn't really matter at the minute. Delete. 1, 2s. Copy that in. Boom, boom, done. Right, okay. I'm not too worried at the minute what that kind of looks like on the outside, even though I can't see because I've put the roof up there, so the camera is blocking me. But at the minute, it's all good. It's all good. I just need to do this little section in here, and then we should be okay. Right, so delete there. Copy that in, drop the tile in, and we're going to go and see if I can cover this whole thing in one go. Right. There to there. Oh, one little section that's going right up the side. So, is that just the sun that's shining through there? I think it is, isn't it? Is that actually tile? Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? Right, okay. So, again, we're going to go ahead and delete a block there. Copy that in. Tiles in. I'm going to see how far I can sort of take that. There we go. There's probably going to be a little bit at the bottom. It is indeed. Right, delete 1, 2, 3. Copy that in and fill that floor there and this little section here as well. So we might as well just delete these blocks manually. Boom, boom, boom. And drop these 2 tiles in. 2, 3. There we go. So at the minute, excuse me, that is the flooring covered, except for that one little cheeky block there. So, again, with the stairs, we haven't got moving escalators or nothing yet, so I will be changing the colour of these to make them into sort of like escalators. So, I'll probably paint these black, see if I can get some other little effect with that. Again, I'm not too sure what colour I'm going to quite do with that at the minute. So, progression, where it's up to at the minute now, I've got this area is ready to go now. Apart from the walls, I'll probably paint the walls. I'm not too sure exactly what colour yet. I need to sort of fix out what I'm doing with the bottom here, but it might not make much of a difference anyway because of what I'll be placing at the back. So that is this ground floor literally is ready to go. I'll probably change the colour of these as well, maybe. Upstairs, again, I think what I need to do is go ahead and change these sections to tile as well. Is that one piece? In fact, I might as well do that while I'm here now. So let's delete one corner. Quickly grab that. Drop that in. Can I go under the stairs? I think I can. And that should change the whole thing to tile. Perfecto. I need to add some handrails to these little sections too. And yeah, basically this is all going to be tile as well. So this is kind of up here is going to be more stuffs on the goes, which I think I will save for the next video, which the next video will basically be me now starting the whole of the interior, which is the best thing that I'm kind of looking forward to now. Spent a good chunk of time on the kind of the cosmetic side. There is a lot more cosmetics to the building that I need to do as well. Again, don't know if I'm going to be changing that, but I'm going to leave that as it is for now because I do really want to be concentrating on what I want to be doing for the ground floor and the first floor. So if you would like to see that video, then please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are building as well. I've seen a couple of comments of people saying that they finished and done a few other bits and pieces with their builds, but what is it you're actually building? I know it's a train station, but what kind of design are you going for? Again, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, then please make sure to like it and subscribe. But until the next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.